This is the Harry T. and Harriet V. Moore Memorial Park and Museum. It's located in Mims, Florida. Harry T. Moore was one of the leading civil rights advocates in the nation during the 1930s and 40s. Moore taught at Cocoa Junior High School in Cocoa, Florida, and there he initiated a lawsuit to gain equal pay for black teachers. Gilbert versus Board of Instruction for Brevard County was filed in 1937. The Supreme Court heard the case in 1938. Moore was represented by Thurgood Marshall, who went on to become a Supreme Court justice himself decades later. They lost the case, but it was a foreshadowing of successful civil rights Supreme Court cases during the 1950s and 1960s. Moore worked to improve housing and education for African Americans. He investigated lynchings and sought to end unfair voting practices. He organized the Progressive Voters League in Florida to encourage African Americans to vote, and between 1944 and 1950, he registered a higher percentage of black voters than in any other southern state. However, Moore's civil rights activities resulted in he and his wife being fired as teachers in 1946. In 1934, Moore founded the first branch of the NAACP in Brevard County, Florida, and eventually became the president of the NAACP in the state of Florida. This is a replica of Harry T. and Harriet V. Moore's shotgun-style house in Mims, Florida. On Christmas night in 1951, Harry T. Moore and his wife Harriet V. Moore were assassinated when the Ku Klux Klan detonated a bomb under their bedroom. The local hospital in Titusville would not treat black people, and Harry sadly died on the 30-mile trip to a black hospital in Sanford. Harriet passed away 9 days later. The murder case was investigated by the FBI in 1951 to 1952, but no one was ever prosecuted. The replica is built on the foundations of the original house and is decorated with period furnishings.